Hello, children. Hope you're all doing good. Today, in our English reader, we are going to read the poem from the 38 page. Trees are the kindest things I know. Okay, children, by reading the sentence or the title of the poem only, you will be understanding that we are talking about trees. And are they really the kindest things? Yes. Why, children? Because, yeah, they give lot of shade to us. There are many uses for trees. They give medicines. They don't do harm to us. We use the wood of the tree. We make gum. We get rubber. We get paper. What we are writing today. And so many things from the trees. Yes or no, children? Always giving. Trees will be always giving something to us. So definitely they are the kindest things. Yes or no? So let's read the poem, and it was written by Harry Benn. It was written by Harry Benn, a poet. Okay, children. So you see the stanza here. Trees are the kindest things I know. They don't harm, they simply grow and spread a shade for sleepy cows and gather birds among the boughs. They are the first when days begun to touch the beams of morning sun. They are the last to hold the light when evening changes into night. And when a moon floats on the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby of sleepy children long ago. Trees are the kindest things I know. How simple and beautiful the poem is, children. Trees are the kindest things I know. Yes, they don't harm, they simply grow. They grow, they never harm anyone. We try to cut the trees for building our houses, but have they ever occupied our places to grow? No, they don't harm anyone. They just simply grow and spread a shade for sleepy cows. Many cows which go for grazing simply come under the tree's shade and sit for rest. Even the cow herd or whatever it is in the fields, especially, you'll be seeing that they take rest under the shady trees. It gives a lot of shade and gather birds among the boughs. Boughs means the branches. Can you see in the picture, children? On the branches, the trees will be having houses for them. The birds will be sitting on the branches. The birds will be making nests with the help of the support of the branches, and they'll be living there. Tree is a house for many inhabitants, not only birds, children. Many lizards, many squirrels will be living there on in the tree holes. Robin Hood bird, kingfisher, every birds will be making burrows over it. Near the roots also some creatures will be living. Cows will come and sit there. Okay, on the barks of the trees also some insects will be living there. So it's a habitat for so many things. They are the first when days begin. When the day starts, maybe they will be wishing the sun where we don't get early in the mornings. Yes or no, children? So like trees, we should also get up early and see the beauty of the nature. See the trees, see the sun, everything. It looks very, very beautiful. You should get up early in the morning, children. These trees are the first when the days begun. Okay, children, to touch the beams of the morning sun. I think they are the one who touch the beams of the morning sun. That means like the tree will go and touch the sun or what? No, not at all. The beams, the rays of the sun will be touching the trees first. Okay, children, they are the last to hold the night. They come early in the morning again. They are the last to hold the light. Even maybe the last light of the day will be seen by them only, because up to midnight we'll be standing on the roads or what? No. When evening changes into night, evening time when it changes to night, what happens? They are the last to hold the night. Okay, children. And when the moon floats on the sky, when the moon comes, when you see a moon on the sky, when it's floating on the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby. It looks like the tree, the when it is airy, the leaves will be moving, and when you see that situation, it looks wonderful, children. It's like a drowsy lullaby. Drowsy means, what do you mean by drowsy, children? Hum means what? Hum means singing. Mommy will be singing a lullaby for you when you are not sleeping, and automatically you'll be sleeping. Yes or no? So drowsy lullaby, when you feel like I feel sleepy, immediately mommy will be singing a lullaby for you. So the trees are singing a lullaby for you, as if it is looking like that. Of sleepy children long ago, trees are the kindest things I know. So there is no harm that a tree is doing. From its deep beginning to the day ending, it is always helpful, kind. So we should not harm trees, children. This is the poem about. So you read the poem again. I'll show you some slides also. Then you'll understand. So this is the slides. Trees are the kindest things I know. It was written by Harry Ben. Okay. Next you see, trees are the kindest things I know. They do no harm. They simply grow and spread a shade for sleepy cows and gather birds among the boughs. They are the first when days begun to touch the beams of morning sun. They are the last to hold the light when evening changes into night. And when a moon floats in the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby of sleepy children long ago. Trees are the kindest things I know. So there are many uses of the trees, children. Many uses. You know what are those? And you see here the tree is smiling here. Okay, and see children sitting near the moon, and there is a swing over there, and they're just swinging on that like a drowsy lullaby. And you see here the uses of trees, and you save the trees. See, it gives us lot of, no, we can make houses with the trees, furniture with that, we can make clothes with the tree, cotton comes, socks, then we can make paper with that, we get oxygen from the trees, very important. We take oxygen and we release carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide is taken by the trees. We get rubber from the trees. Okay, children, and we get medicines from the trees. There are so many uses of the trees. So many means so many uses. So, what is our minimum duty? We have to save the trees. That is our responsibility. You can see the poem here, children. I'm showing a poem to you of the same kind. This one. This is Harry Ben, children, who wrote this poem. Just listen to it and enjoy.
Trees are the kindest thing I know. They do no harm, they simply grow and spread a shade for sleepy cows and gather birds along their boughs. Trees are the kindest thing I know. They give us fruit in leaves above, and wood to make our houses of.
So you have heard the poem, children. It was wonderful. Now you see in the exercise, we have some exercises to do after this poem. So in that, he gave some questions, okay? So that is in page number 38 only. Fill in the blanks to complete the summary of the poem. So you have to fill that, children. I'll send the PDF to you. Afterwards, you check the answers. Trees are the kindest of all things that we know because they do not dash anyone. They do not harm anyone. They grow peacefully and spread their branches all around. Cows rest in their dash and birds gather to rest in their dash. Rest in their what? Cows? Shade, yes, and birds gather to rest in their branches. When the day begins, the first beam of the dash falls on the trees. First beam of the sun. They are the last to hold the dash of the sun. When the day turns into dash, they are the last to hold the light of the sun when the day turns into night. During the night, the moon dash on the sky, it floats on the sky, and the leaves move about silently, humming a dash to help the children sleep. Lullaby. The trees have been serving mankind selflessly for ages, hence they are the kindest things that we know. Okay, children? Now he gave 39 pages some questions. You just read it. Describe the three acts of kindness shown by trees. It can be written by you, children. Any way you can write. It's not like whatever I give the answer you have to write. Describe the three acts of kindness. You feel like trees give shade. You feel like trees give fruits. You feel like trees give so many medicines. Or you can write it gives oxygen. They don't expect anything from us, so they're very kind. In that way you can write your own answers. Okay, children, fill it. Complete the following table of rhyming words. Pick out one rhyming word from the text and one of your own choice. So just he gave no. If you see the poem, you can see that no, grow, they simply grow. Okay, so bow. So by seeing the poem from your textbooks, you fill these rhyming words, children. Find out from the poem the words which mean the same as the words given below. The branches of a tree, I told you the branches of a tree is nothing but boughs, 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 and gather birds among the boughs. Okay, children? Next one, a song that is sung to put a baby to sleep. Yes, lullaby or lullaby you can say. Lullaby. It is a noun, so you can pronounce in any way. Pronounce. Sleepy. Sleepy means I told you it's a drowsy lullaby. Drowsy. 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 Why are you feeling so drowsy? We ask in such a way. So no, children. To sing, next one. To sing in a low tone. Hum. When you're sleeping, if mommy sings very loudly, will you sleep? No, she'll be humming very beautifully. So hum is to sing in a low tone. Then what do you mean by rays? Yes, beams, BEAMS, beams of the morning sun. Now here some value based questions were given. Just let us see, children. Why does the poet call the trees kind? Choose from the following. Why does he say they give us many things? Yes. They do not ask for anything in return. Yes. They do not harm anyone. This is also correct. So all the above, D, option D is correct. Explain the reason. You have to explain the reason why they don't ask for anything in return, because that's the God's gift for us. Trees are, they give us many things. They give, I told you, they give us rubber, they give us shoes, they give us tires, they give us gum, they give us paper, they give us medicines, many things. So definitely they are very kind and they don't expect anything from us. We are not giving anything to the trees. Instead we are cutting them, which is very, very bad. So definitely trees are kind. That reason you have to explain, children, when we ask you. What do trees teach us? Simply, we be kind to others, be helpful to others. It's not like you take something from somebody. You should have the nature to give something to somebody, children. So we learn so many things from the trees. Yes or no? So coming to the next page, that the last page, have you ever visited a museum? Sorry, this is not required, children. So what do trees teach us? Finally, that one you just simply remember your answer. Okay, when I give the notes, you write the notes. Okay, so hope you have understood this lesson. Poem. Thank you, children. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.